Welcome back to your English class. Today I'm going to explain you past modals. In this case we're going to check used to, might have, and must have. Now, we use these modals to make deductions or speculations from the past. Now, don't forget, if you want to make a deduction, you have to use the past modal must have. And if you want to make speculations from the past, you have to use the expressions might have. I'm going to show you some examples. We have the first one. It says, someone must have stolen my tablet because I am completely sure that it was here before the break. Okay, now why must have or not might have? Okay, in this case, according with the context of the sentence, I am completely sure. Okay, so I have some evidence about it that I left my tablet here. So I'm making deduction of this part. So you have to write, someone must have stolen my tablet. Okay, and another example, it says, I don't know where they went on holiday, but they bought euros before they left, so they might have gone to France. In this case, I don't know, I'm guessing, I don't have all the information. I know that they bought euros, but I don't know where exactly they went. Okay, so maybe they might have gone to Switzerland, to England, but I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't have all the information. I'm guessing. That's why we use speculations and express might have. Okay, in this video I'm going to explain you how do you write it and some examples about it. Now, we have the first part, the structure. For example, it must. You have the sentence, someone must have stolen my tablet. In this case, you have to start the sentence with your subject, whoever subject, are you with a he, she, it, plus your verb, in this case your past modal. In this case you have must have. Next to, you have your verb in past participle, stolen, and at the end, the conclusion, your complement. Okay, and don't forget that must have, it's about deductions from the past. Okay, now what about might? They might have gone to France. Okay, in this case you have your subject, whoever again, are you with a he, she, it, plus your past modal, might have, plus your verb in past participle, and at the end, the conclusion, your complement. Okay, and don't forget that might have is about speculations from the past. Okay, now this topic, it's a little bit hard, so it's really common, normal, that you can commit some mistakes. Okay, for example, you have the sentence, she must have stolen my tablet. Okay, in this case this sentence is wrong. Okay, you have to say, she must have stolen my tablet. Okay, why? I know that she, it's third person, but remember that we are using past modals, so it's not necessary to change the verb into third person. You have to follow the rule. Subject, must have, the verb in past participle, and your complement. Another example, you have, for example, he might have gone to France. It's the same as the first one. It's wrong. You have to say, he might have gone to France. Okay, now Pay attention with its part. The pronunciation. You have the full idea. Must have and might have. Okay? You can use it in your speaking or your writing. It's okay. Okay? If you don't want to make or if you don't want to commit any mistake when you're speaking or writing, you can write must have, might have. But there are contractions about them. Okay? In this case, you can say instead of must have, you can say must have. Or instead of might have, you can say might have. Okay? But be careful. The contractions are very good for your speaking. In fact, they sound better than the full version. Okay? But the contractions are not for your writing. Never, never, never on your writing. Okay? And pay attention. I told you that you can say must have or might have. But there are two other contractions that you can use it in American English. For example, you can say musta, maida, musta, maida. Whatever you want, it's okay, but don't forget that they are not for your writing, just for your speaking. Okay? Now, we have the first exercise that it says complete the following sentences using might have or must have. In this case, you have 6 sentences, and what are you gonna do? You have to read them, and according with the context, you should try to select what would be the right modal verb, and you have to change the verb that you have highlighted into past participle. Okay? Now I'm going to give you some time, and then we're going to check it. Okay, I think that's enough. We're going to check what are the correct answers. We have, for example, the first one. It says he didn't reply to my letter. Very strange. He might have forgotten to reply to me. Okay, I know that's very strange. Okay, so I'm guessing that he might have forgotten to reply to me. Okay, maybe. You don't know. The next one. Where is Lucy? She might have gone home. At this time, she must be at work. Okay? It's supposed to say that she must be at work. Okay? So, she might have gone home. Okay? She's supposed to be at work. Now, the next one. 3. She's really blushed. She might have run too much this morning. Okay? I can see her face. Okay? Maybe I'm speculating. I don't know. I don't have all the information. She might have run too much this morning. Julie has got the highest grade on the last exam. In this case, it's she. She must have studied hard this time. Now, in this case, I have evidence because she has got the highest grade. So, she must have studied hard on this time. Now, Karen is very angry with me. I'm sure that I must have done something to upset her. Okay? Karen is angry with me, and I'm sure I know her that I must have done something stupid to upset her. And the last one, I left Lois a voicemail, but she hasn't called me back. She must have been busy all day. She works a lot. Okay? I know that she works a lot. So I have some evidence. So she must have been busy all day. Okay? Now, the last exercise. In this case, I'm gonna use it again, might have or must have. But in this case, we have 10 sentences. The idea is you have to complete them with the right expression, and don't forget that you have to change the verb into past participle. And that's all, guys. Espero que les haya gustado el video. Si es así, por favor suscríbanse. No olviden dejar algún comentario si quieren más videos como este. Compártelo con sus conocidos y denle un buen me gusta al video. Muchas gracias por su atención. Cuídense. Nos vemos pronto con una nueva lección. Bye bye.